Jinger Duggar recently announced that she has another baby on the way, but she had to keep the news under wraps at first. According to the former reality star, who already shares 2 daughters with husband Jeremy Vuolo, she waited to share the pregnancy news with her girls for one very understandable reason. Part of that is because we have a 6-year-old who is a total extrovert and will be walking by a stranger and tell them the news. Jinger told People in a new interview published on Saturday, November 9. She and Vuolo are parents to daughter Felicity, 6, and Evangeline, 3. And so we thought, you know what? We're going to tell the girls pretty soon, but we're going to wait until closer to the time that we announced to tell them, added Jinger, who officially announced her pregnancy via Instagram last month. But it appeared to be worth the wait for their 2 girls once they did learn the news, especially Felicity, who they said started jumping up and down in excitement about having another little sibling. While their younger daughter wasn't quite sure what to make of the news, Jinger, 30, said she's confident that Evangeline will be all about her new role as big sis once the new bundle of joy arrives. Explaining how she finally told her daughters, Jinger said, "We planned to get family pictures to announce the pregnancy and thought that would be the best time to let our girls know about their new sibling on the way. We got Felicity and Evangeline each a denim jacket with the words, Big SIS on the back." The photographer captured the sweet moment when they realized what those words meant. The soon-to-be mom of 3, who comes from the larger-than-life Duggar family that starred on TLC's 19 Kids and Counting, later shared the photos on Instagram after announcing her pregnancy publicly, writing in her caption, "Grateful for the life of our little baby Felicity, and Evie Jo could not be more excited." Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo had good reason not to tell their eldest daughter that they're expecting another baby. The couple exclusively announced to People that they were expecting baby No. 3, revealing that Jinger, 30, is due in March 2025. The Counting On alums are already parents to daughters Felicity, 6, and Evangeline, 3. While the TLC stars planned to tell Felicity and Evangeline the big news before they announced it to the world, they also held off on sharing it with the girls right away. Part of that is because we have a 6-year-old who is a total extrovert and will be walking by a stranger and tell them the news, Jinger explained. And so we thought, you know what? We're going to tell the girls pretty soon, but we're going to wait until closer to the time that we announced to tell them. But we were waiting because she's in school, and she would tell every single person. That's just how she is, the 19 Kids and Counting star added. They ultimately surprised the girls with the news during a family photo shoot. "We planned to get family pictures to announce the pregnancy and thought that would be the best time to let our girls know about their new sibling on the way," Jinger told People. "We got Felicity and Evangeline each a denim jacket with the words, Big SIS on the back." The photographer captured the sweet moment when they realized what those words meant. Jinger added that their daughters had different reactions to the news. While Felicity started jumping up and down in excitement, Evangeline wasn't quite sure what to make of the news. Though Jinger is sure that once the baby arrives, Evangeline will be all about her new role as big sis. While the couple knew they wanted a 3rd child, Jeremy admitted he was speechless when Jinger told him she was pregnant again. Jinger told People that she surprised her husband with the news on Felicity's 6th birthday, presenting him with a gift from Amazon. That was actually her positive pregnancy test. "Yes, it was something we were expecting," Jeremy recalled, "but I was still shocked." When asked how she is currently spending her time, Jinger said she is just trying to cherish every moment with Felicity and Evangeline before their new addition arrives. "They're so excited about the new baby, but I think it's also change. I'm just enjoying these moments with them." While the reality TV stars do not yet know whether they are having a boy or a girl, Jinger shared they will be happy either way. Counting On alum Jana Duggar brought the family to the spotlight once again following her wedding to Wissmann. Many fans have been talking about not just her gown, but the wedding dresses of some of her siblings. There were also speculations that a certain sibling was jealous of her stunning dress at her nuptials. Several Reddit users even speculate that a vow renewal may happen soon. Keep reading to see why. Jana recently took to Instagram to share more close-up photos from her wedding. The Counting On alum wore an elegant V-neck ivory satin dress for her big day. According to some, it may be one of the most beautiful wedding gowns a Duggar daughter has worn. Many were also impressed that the newlyweds were able to keep their engagement a secret up until they walked down the aisle. But amid all the praise Jana has been receiving, some Redditors can't help but speculate that a vow renewal may happen soon. Several Redditors discussed the possibility of a vow renewal. According to the poster, Jessa may be the first Duggar to do so due to her unaltered wedding dress. The Reddit user also pointed out that she was about to celebrate her 10-year anniversary with Ben Seawald, which may be the perfect timing for a vow renewal. Meanwhile, several commenters think other couples may do it first, such as Jinger and Jeremy, that their vow renewal may only be for content. Some Counting On fans also think Josh and Anna may exchange vows again once Josh gets out of prison. This one is easy, Pest and Anna. Jessa seemed to hate her wedding day and wanted to get it over with. I doubt she'd want to do it all over. I could see Germ and Jing wanting to do one, just for the content it would provide. Jessa would do it because she and Ben are in love and happy, damn you haters. I'm sure Josh and Anna might do a vow renewal when Josh gets out of prison because they've been married the longest of all the Duggar couples. Jason is currently the only known Duggar to have an upcoming wedding. The Counting On alum recently took to social media to share that he's now engaged to Maddie Grace. He popped the question on August 24 at a beautiful beach. Some also mentioned it appears to be the same beach where he shared his first photos with Maddie Grace online. The two have yet to share their exact wedding date, but they put a hashtag in their post saying, Spring 2025, implying that their big day will be held next year. Counting On alum Jinger Duggar is known for her attempts to expose the questionable teachings of the IBLP. The 30-year-old wrote a book titled, Becoming Free Indeed, in which she talks about her challenging past growing up in the strict core values of Bill Gothard. But despite her actions, some fans think Jinger is still Michelle's #1 child. Keep reading to see why. Jinger recently took to Instagram to share pictures from her trip to Arkansas last month. The Counting On alum attended Jana and Steven's wedding last month. According to her, she took the opportunity to spend some time with her family while she was in Arkansas. Jinger took photos with her siblings whom she hadn't seen in a while, such as James, Jennifer, Joseph, Josie, and Jill. Jinger moved to Los Angeles with Jeremy in 2019. The married couple recently announced that they relocated into a new home that was previously owned by the Masters University and Seminary, where Jeremy works as a pastor. Some Redditors react to Jinger Duggar's latest IG post featuring photos with her family in Arkansas. One of the pictures shows Jinger and Michelle looking so happy together. According to the poster, it shows the Counting On alum is still loved by her parents despite her attempts to expose their church. Meanwhile, some pointed out that Jinger carefully explained her issues with the IBLP in her book without harming the image of her family, which is far from what Jill and Derek did, as they exposed all the dirty secrets of Jim Bob. Several commenters also speculated that Jinger may be the most beloved child of Michelle for how close they were whenever they reunited. Jinger seems to be Meech's one kid. I think that buys her a lot of leeway. Plus, she's been very careful to criticize the cult more than her family. It'll be interesting to see if the welcome lasts once she stops making money out of telling half the story and needs to talk about the rest of it to keep the bills paid. Exactly. Jinger is Michelle's favorite, and because of this and not rocking the boat on criticizing her family, she is allowed at the TTH. As long as they profit and keep up appearances, no one has publicly outed Perm and JB. The Duggars believe their lifestyles prove that their cult is the truth. Money and fame is their religion. On top of what everyone else has said, I think the distance helps. Jing and Germ are so far away that their visits are less frequent. Jinger Duggar also shared a photo with Jill wearing casual outfits. It's unclear where the photo was taken, but there's a possibility that Jill was also at the big house for the post-wedding celebrations of Jana and Stephen. Jill previously stated that she's hoping for things to get better between her and her parents. However, many Counting On fans think it's far from happening, especially after Jill and Derek accused Jim Bob of lying about their family income, which could put him in trouble with the IRS. Counting On alum Jana Duggar is back with new updates with her husband, Stephen Wissmann. The 34-year-old recently uploaded a vlog featuring a quick tour of their Nebraska home. The newlyweds revealed that there is still tons of work to do in their fixer-upper. But aside from their projects, Stephen has also been busy with his singing career. Keep reading to see Jana's latest post featuring his singing talent. Stephen is known for being Jana's longtime alleged boyfriend. The two sparked relationship rumors in 2020. Photos of them looking so close together have surfaced online. However, Jana never confirmed anything between them. But after their marriage, the Counting On alum confessed that they've had some ups and downs as a couple. They even called it quits by the time Jeremiah and Stephen's sister, Hannah Wissmann, tied the knot. Stephen is one of Jim Bob and Michelle's most successful sons-in-law today. He's currently a pilot and is known for his crafting skills, just like his wife, Jana. Stephen also grew up in a musician family. They often travel to perform, and it seems Jana is now by his side on his gigs. In an IG Stories post, Jana Duggar shared a glimpse of Stephen and his family practicing the USA national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. Stephen can be seen playing guitar while he sings along with his family. The proud wife also said they're currently at the Midwest Old Threshers. It seems they were performing at the annual event, which takes place in the small town of Métis Pleasant, Iowa. The event will last for 5 days, and it seems the Counting On alum came along to help her husband. Jana has yet to share if she has relocated to Nebraska following her fixer-upper renovation vlog. The Counting On alum revealed that many parts of their house will still undergo renovation. She also plans to relocate some of the doors. Jim Bob and some of his kids even came over to help, and many are glad he's being a supportive father and in-law.